Hi, and welcome back to another episode of the History of Fan Anime. I'm your host, William Chow, and today's episode, kind of a really different question, is, the whole question is that, wow, women like anime. Well, when did that happen? Right? So, I'm going to go cover, this because, I came across this as I was going through the new crossover that Langrisa Mobile has with the OVA and TV series for Yortoden Samurai Troopers, or some people know that as Ronin Warriors. Okay, and so this big huge phenomenon and documentary that I've managed to find basically will shed a little bit of light onto that. Before we begin, let's go. Don't remind you all to go down below, click like, and click subscribe, and then you get more my videos. And of course, the new thing you have to do in YouTube, of course, now is you have to click that little bell so that you get notification when I put out new episodes. All right. So, do remember to do that, okay? So, we're going to begin with this video that I managed to find, and it's basically a documentary about this group called Energy 5, which is the voice actor group that comprises of the 5 guys that do the Samurai Troopers, okay? Now, there's a lot to this, and so I'm going to put this together in the video. The video is kind of sketchy because it's really old, so and basically when I was trying to record it off of the video cassette, it kept dropping lots and lots of frames. So I'm going to try to repair the video and present it to you and go over the information, and hopefully that'll answer your question, and of course sell some curiosity for those people who are coming over from the Langrisa stream. You can see some information about this thing called Samurai Troopers or / Ronin Warriors. And for all the rest of you anime history fans, you can kind of get a little more information and get included on where the other half of our market came from. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, so we'll start with my favorite opening. This is the second opening theme song for Samurai Troopers. It's made by Samurai Heart by Hiroko Moroguchi. It's one of her 8 singles that she does, but of course she's known as Gundam Girl. That's in one of my other videos. But it's pretty common, normal. But then here's the live video of the theater. The people reaction from the group is just rather amazing. It's just it's almost like they're screaming to the idols, a rock band or something. It's a totally different experience. So after the end of the video, they able to meet one of the voice actors, and here they are lined up to give them gifts. They're really excited to basically meet their idol. Some of them are actually breaking down into tears and collapsing under their excitement, I guess. But it's a totally different phenomenon.
少女たちの興奮は草尾と触れた瞬間頂点に達する。この日もそっとする少女たちが
This documentary actually catches up with the one of the girls that just was at the theater and was at the table giving her the gift, and she's so excited that he actually meets her idol.
全国各地で開かれる声優5人衆が出演するイベントにはファンが殺到。徹夜組まで出るありさまだ。
Some of these girls are so excited and so overwhelmed that some of them actually need are clapped in the hallways and need to be actually carried away, assisted out because they just are so overwhelmed. コンサートやイベントが終わると会場はまるで野戦病院だ。救急車が出動することもある。 These girls are just showering these guys with gifts and presents here.
ね、まあ本当に生活を考えてくれてありがとう。
だが内容は一味も二味も違う。
OK だ。マジかよ。
So amazed at what's going on and what the heck's happening. All right, so let's step back a little bit and let's start from the beginning here. Okay, so you can see from my anime list, the Samurai Troopers came out in 1988. And you can see all the various different types of other animes that are out at that time. So obviously a full season of City Hunter has already been passed, so now they're on City Hunter 2. Going down the list, you can see there's Transformers Master Force, there's racing car F1 Formula Racing anime called F. Sonic Soldier Borgman was great. Wataru, which coincidentally also had a Langrisa crossover. Dragon Ball, of course, was a really big one. Saint Seiya, obviously, that's what Ronin Warriors was meant to follow up on. Sakigado Juko, that's a personal kind of favorite. I love the song on that one. Esper Mami. So basically, you can just tell a lot of animes that definitely aren't catered towards the female audience, and the only bishoujo type of show was kind of shonen bishonen type of show was Saint Seiya. You look at the OVAs here: Pat Labor, Appleseed, Dominion, Project A-ko, Peacock King. Let's see, Antique Heart. You see Zillion, which is based off of the light gun from the Sega Master System. God Mars, so like again, not really female oriented. Studio Ghibli comes up with 2 big movies, My Neighbor Totoro and Grave of the Fireflies. So again, not really female oriented sort of movies. Of course, with some specials, the Dragon Ball special, of course, the Bubble Crisis. Okay, so now let's go and introduce the voice actor Seiyuu for this bishonen show.
もちろん主人公はアイドル声優の5人衆だ。
Okay, so start off with the voice of Ryo, and this guy, he's going to be doing lots of roles. His main thing is he's going to be the voice of Trunks. He's the voice of Parn and the voice of Otto. And again, he shows up in a whole bunch of different animes from Detective Conan and Inuyasha, One Piece. So he's going to got a big career coming up for him.
草尾武23歳、声優歴2年目の新人。耐えられるとは。
Okay, next is Seiji's voice by Daki Nakamura. And again, he's got a lot of visual roles. Fatal Fury, he's going to be really predominant in Naruto. And of course, he'll end up being the key voice for Haomaru in all the Samurai Shodown, Kyo Finger Fighters, Soul Calibur, and that stuff.
中村大輝26歳、役者志望。
純粋な心が奴をここまで支えているというのか。黒い鎧を
Okay, Takamura Hiroshi is the voice of Toma, and he's also on the Langrisa mobile game too. So, and most notable roles that he has is, of course, he's Joe from Crusher Joe.
竹村博36歳、5人衆の中で最年長、グループのまとめ役である。
力のみが繰り広げられている可能性がある。これね、やってやろうじゃねえか。仕掛けら。
Okay, now the voice of Shulei Fan is Tomohiro Nashimura. And he shows up on quite a few really key animes: Macross Plus, Samurai J, Ronin Kenshin, Death Note, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Of course, don't get Yosuko Doji.
西村智弘28歳、歌手志望、声優と呼ばれるのを嫌う。佐々木希22歳。
Okay, and the last one is Shin's voice, Nozumu Sasaki, age 22. He's the youngest one and the number one, and he lands some of the best roles of all the animes. Like he's got Noah's voice for basically all the Gundams. He's got Yusuke's voice in Yu Yu Hakusho. He's Clef's voice in all the Magical Knights Rares. He's Iroha's voice in Cardcaptor Sakura. He shows up in Inuyasha, Naruto, Death Note. Like he's got set.
ファンの人気ナンバーワンの男だ。この気候亭伝説は4巻もので毎月1本ずつ発売される。すでに予約は殺到。その数は7万本に達している。
その何っていうのがなくなっちゃってもいいから物のそんなに慌てないで、そっから行こう。はい。
監督のダメ出しが続く。サムライトルーパーブームを少しでも長続きさせようとスタッフたちにも熱が入る。
Okay, so we go to the Animate store. This is the lineup of all the wanting to buy the new released video. So definitely, they're selling lots of VHS and Laserdiscs here. So this is definitely a very popular product.
1本3900円のビデオが飛ぶように売れる。人気は凄まじかった。
Okay, so the voice series have created basically a singing band called the Energy 5. and they're going to have a concert, singing concert of the voice actors. And so you can see the massive lineups of all the girls interested in coming out to see their concert and to hear them sing. Many make a note that they are trained voice actors, not necessarily trained singers, but they are coming out to see and see them and buy the merch and be part of the concert theme.
Idol 声優 NG5 コンサートの幕が切って落とされた。主催者側の斉藤プロデューサーもステージを見守る。吹き替え声優、いわばアニメ世界の影武者だった。それが今や表舞台で歌い踊るアイドルスターに大変身。もう光源氏顔負けだ。5人衆のグループの名は NG5。この異色のアイドルのところ熱狂的なファンが殺到する。
Okay, so now go to the sound studio where they're doing some recording of their CD and tracks and that kind of stuff. And you can see what I mean when I say they're trained voice actors, not necessarily trained singers.
秋山ディレクターの厳しいダメ出しが飛ぶ。
一回休憩しようか。
あ、すみません。それで背中を張って、肩を張って。
Okay, so let's go back to the anime my list here, and so look at this. So Samurai Troopers came out in 1988 in spring, and you can see here it basically went 39 episodes. Now that's basically 2 full seasons, and then it got abruptly canceled. And then you're thinking, well, how could a show that basically seems to have really good sales? It's got this sort of Seiyuu band that they just sort of made up. And obviously the artists are really, really popular, and they're really good. On the other hand, now we have this other show called Saint Seiya going on. It's basically the same guy, 5 cute bishonen guys, but it went 114 episodes. What is Saint Seiya doing right that got them renewed, and Samurai Troopers isn't? Well, maybe this next clip will help you answer that. So let's go to the shopping district. Let's go to find some anime toys. And we go to a shop like this one. And we go to the 5th floor where they keep all their overstock. And look at all the Samurai Trooper toys unsold. All this model kits and figures. This is done by a company called Sunrise, and they do Gundam, so they should know a thing or two about marketing, model kits and toys. But look at this stuff; they just cannot get rid of it. So there you go. Some information about basically how Ronin Warriors, Samurai Troopers was the first bishonen anime that basically got the female audiences and that stuff as a predominant figure in Japanese animation. And now I think from now on the producers and the anime makers now realize that, hey, we gotta make more of this kind of stuff to basically handle the female anime fans. And so while I'm chilling with Hiroko Moriguchi's song and that stuff, and the crowd is very much chilled, well, maybe we won't get any more of these NG5 guys, at least not for now. Okay, I hope you found that really quite interesting. And I remember when I first saw the clip myself, and I said, okay, I was really kind of intrigued on what the information, what was going on in anime, and how basically anime fans are changing. All right, so don't forget to go down below and click like and subscribe, and then of course I'll see you in the next episode. All right, so until next time, see you again.